Birdman was with Toni Braxton for what, 18 years. They were together for 18 years, boyfriend and girlfriend, engaged for however time that was. Then all of a sudden they get married. 2 weeks later, boom, divorce. No paperwork, no nothing.
Yeah.
Now he got to pay her. He's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, and those stories are the kind of stories that really scare the hell out of men and make them not want to commit because they don't necessarily know who they're committing to. And it's
Yeah.
Toni Braxton and Birdman's relationship has always been a mystery. But when news broke that the two secretly married in August 2024, the world was stunned. Fans were already questioning how an R&B legend and a rap mogul known for controversy could make it work. Then came the real shock. Just 2 weeks later, Toni filed for divorce. 2 weeks. What could possibly unravel a marriage that quickly? Was this truly a case of love gone wrong? Or was there another motive behind Toni's decision?
On August 8, 2024, Toni Braxton secretly married Birdman. But just 2 days later, she filed for divorce. 2 days. After years of rumors, a public engagement, and a breakup, fans thought they were finally solid. But court documents revealed she called the marriage irretrievably broken. Then, 5 months later, Toni suddenly dropped the divorce, and Birdman agreed. Are they back together or hiding something bigger? One thing's for sure, this story isn't over.
Terrence Gangster Williams calls out Toni Braxton. Now, do y'all believe that Toni Braxton finessed Birdman out of $160 million?
He recently got married, but go ahead, to a woman who he had been dating for, I think, 18 years.
The Birdman said he was with Toni Braxton for 18 years. She convinced him to get married. He did no paperwork. She got a divorce in 2 weeks and caught him for mega millions.
2 days after being married. What do you make of that situation? Was it fake from the jump?
Shout out to TB. I had a chance to talk to her when I first got to Fed. Very sweet woman.
Toni Braxton?
Right. I don't believe they got married. I think that's a lie. The reason why I think it's a lie because Stella not gonna do nothing without Slim being there or Slim knowing something about it. Then for her to file for 168 million, Slim got all the money. If they went to the courthouse, somebody gonna sue me. Birdman, courthouse? Come on, man. And once I find out Slim ain't know nothing about that, Slim wasn't there for no wedding, that's bull.
After years of speculation, postponements, and conflicting statements, Toni and Birdman finally went through with a private ceremony in August 20. There were no flashing cameras or lavish displays, just a quiet wedding that seemed intentionally kept out of the spotlight. But just 14 days later, Toni filed for divorce. The marriage ended so quickly that people online joked it lasted shorter than a free trial subscription. Others questioned whether the wedding was ever meant to last or if it had a different purpose altogether. The real question is, what could have happened during those 2 weeks to make Toni end the marriage almost as soon as it began?
Birdman says he was with Toni Braxton for nearly 2 decades, but Fat Joe reveals what really happened after just 2 weeks of marriage.
The Birdman said he was with Toni Braxton for 18 years.
Well, I've been knowing T for a long time, way back like 17, 18 years.
She convinced him to get married.
I think the great thing about being in our relationship is that we're the yin and the yang. We're peanut butter and jelly.
She happy. I ain't got money, because I'm going to make sure that. So what's the problem with you and me?
He did no paperwork.
I'm like, Toni, what are you doing?
I'm just a gangster. That don't mean nothing. What that got to do with love?
She got a divorce in 2 weeks and caught him for mega millions. Price of this building.
The price of this building?
Yo! No, I'm dead serious. The price of a high-rise in New York City.
Wow.
He gave her money like that for 2 weeks' marriage.
Would you ever walk away from millions for love?
Birdman's fortune is estimated at over $160 million, and reports suggest Toni was not leaving the marriage empty-handed. For years, she had waited patiently while Birdman delayed the idea of marriage. When he finally agreed, Toni secured her position and shortly after walked away. Some argue this was a strategic move, especially considering Toni's financial history. She has faced bankruptcies, medical struggles, and the burden of supporting her family. Was this marriage a business decision, dressed as romance, or did she genuinely believe it would work before realizing the reality? The irony isn't lost on fans. Birdman, known for disputes over money with artists like Lil Wayne, may have finally been on the losing side of a financial game.
Toni Braxton married Birdman and filed for divorce just 2 days later. And guess what? She demanded $160 million. Now Birdman's calling her a gold digger, saying she used him for the bag. Let's not forget, Toni's been bankrupt twice, and that $5 million ring? Allegedly pawned it to pay off debt. She came back after 4 years apart, just to leave again? Now fans are asking, was it love or a setup from the start? Birdman says he's done playing nice. And Toni? She might have just fumbled the last bag she had.
Toni and Birdman's connection wasn't new. They had known each other for nearly 2 decades. Toni described their bond as a friendship, someone who showed up to her plays, family events, and supported her through her health battles. During her lupus flare-ups, Birdman was by her side, often traveling with her on tour and making sure she was cared for. Toni admitted this loyalty changed how she viewed him. She felt comfortable and accepted in ways she hadn't experienced in past relationships. Still, Birdman often kept things vague in public, dismissing speculation about romance. The question remains, was this truly a friendship that evolved into love, or a long-running situationship blurred by loyalty and convenience?
This is a life lesson. Never trust a woman. Toni Braxton has filed for divorce from Birdman just 1 month after their marriage. Just because she was bored and tired that he loved her so much, he was too good for her. Toni and Birdman dated for over 16 years and got married last month. But now Toni has filed for divorce, claiming she wants half of Birdman's $160 million fortune. And yes, he'll have to pay her. Just 1 month after saying "I do," Toni Braxton is walking away with $80 million, all because she lost feelings when she realized he was too good for her. If you feel bad for Birdman, like this video.
By 2016, the rumors were undeniable. By 2017, some even believed the two had eloped. The speculation intensified when Birdman presented Toni with a $1 million engagement ring. She proudly displayed it, confirming to the world that their bond was more than friendship. Birdman publicly declared his love for her, calling Toni his family and his everything. Yet soon after, Toni revealed that the ring had been stolen from her luggage while traveling. Whether that was the truth or a subtle signal of deeper issues, the engagement soon lost its momentum. The cycle of breakups and reconciliations continued, leaving fans uncertain whether this was love struggling to survive or a relationship being kept alive for other reasons.
Congratulations is going out to Toni Braxton and Mr. Brian Birdman Williams. If y'all haven't heard the story, y'all, they said they have officially hit their 1-year wedding anniversary, and they said if you've been following the roller coaster romance, they said you'll know that this is a plot twist worthy of a Netflix limited series, y'all. Now, the couple who secretly tied the knot last year seemed to be headed, y'all, for a very short forever when Toni filed for divorce, y'all, just 2 weeks after she said "I do." Now, they say 2 weeks, honey, but most people, but most people don't even get their wedding photos, honey, back that damn fast. But they say, honey, here it is, Toni Braxton, her man, are married for a year, and he presented her with a beautiful $5 million diamond ring, honey, and she's showing it off, y'all, and that ring, honey, I mean, $5 million, I mean, 10 would have made it even a charm, but $5 million ring, she's loving it, honey, she's loving her man, so congratulations to Miss Braxton, y'all. I mean, could y'all imagine, honey, a $5 million ring? She could buy all Africa with that ring.
I'd be scared to wear it.
Okay. So, honey, and she deserves it, you know, because she's Miss Braxton, honey, and he's Mr. Birdman. He got all those rappers' money that he probably didn't get back to later. But anyway, congratulations, Toni. All right, moving on in other celebrity news.
Then came the most damaging revelation. Birdman was allegedly still involved with Kimora Lee during his relationship with Toni. Reports claimed he continued to support Kimora financially, and at one point even referred to her as the love of his life. This comparison was glaring. Toni was introduced as family and a soldier, while Kimora was the one he described in romantic terms. And the most shocking detail, on the day of Toni and Birdman's wedding, he reportedly arrived late and left early to help someone. That someone was allegedly Kimora Lee. For many, this was the ultimate insult, abandoning your own wedding celebration for another woman.
Toni Braxton wished Birdman a happy anniversary with a big old ring on her finger. Didn't you just file for a divorce? Like, I'm What we doing, Toni?
You know, watching Birdman surprise Toni, I'm just like, huh? I don't know. Is there a wedding? Is there not a wedding? Are you engaged? Are you not engaged? It's like they're playing double dutch. I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out.
When Toni filed for divorce, both parties kept the details private. They used only their initials, TB and BW, on the paperwork, describing the marriage as irretrievably broken. Afterward, both erased traces of each other from social media. Wedding bands disappeared, photos were deleted, and it was as if the marriage had never taken place. Toni posted a statement hinting at her feelings. Starting a new chapter isn't always an easy choice, but always choose to be chosen. While some praised her for walking away quickly, others questioned why she was involved with Birdman at all. Either way, this was not a peaceful ending. It was abrupt, dramatic, and final.
All right, and in celebrity news, legendary R&B star Toni Braxton and Cash Money mogul Birdman tied the knot, then hit the skids fast. Here's the full story. The pair, longtime friends since at least 2016, were first romantically linked in 2016 and engaged in early 2018. On August 8, 2024, they quietly wed in a private ceremony, despite public denials just months earlier. Just 2 days later, Braxton filed for divorce, citing irretrievably broken marriage. Court documents list August 10th as their separation date. She followed up with official filing 2 weeks after the wedding, but details remained sparse. In January 2025, Toni dropped the divorce filing with Birdman's approval. They're legally still married, but signs of unity are unclear. According to Social Chatter, Toni may now be seeking $160 million, claiming half of Birdman's estimated fortune and compensation for the brief union, but no formal court filings have confirmed this as of yet. So this is all rumor as of right now, but let's pretend that it's fact. The question is, if they were together for 16 years, got married, and then divorced 2 days later, is she entitled to half of his fortune? Let me know in the comments.
Public reaction was swift and relentless. Fans mocked the marriage's short length, saying it lasted less than leftovers in the refrigerator. Others applauded Toni for leaving immediately, rather than dragging it out. Many questioned why an artist of Toni's caliber would tie herself to Birdman, while some saw it as a calculated move to secure financial stability. The memes, jokes, and commentary turned the failed marriage into one of the most talked about celebrity stories of the year. So the question remains, was this ever truly about love, or was it always about money and survival? Did Toni see something in Birdman that the public never understood? Or did she recognize the red flags and leave before it was too late? Whatever the truth, this union will be remembered as one of the shortest and most unexpected celebrity marriages in recent history. What do you think? Was Toni Braxton strategic, or did she simply make a mistake? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the next story. Before we dive into all the details, if you enjoy keeping up with celebrity news and uncovering the truth behind the headlines, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story.